Hi, my name is Zane Evangelo, and this is my Sport and Gender video presentation. Let's get started. The question that I'm asking is, with the recent release of the newest Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition, how does this issue perpetuate outdated ideas about gender norms? Also, what type of feminists disagree with the release of this issue? Before we get started, it's important to have a little bit of background. Sports Illustrated released its first issue in 1954. Henry Luce saw an opportunity to create a nationwide sports news source while bringing together local fans. From there, Sports Illustrated quickly rose in popularity and was an immediate hit. Then, 10 years later, in 1964, Sports Illustrated's managing editor decided to introduce the first swimsuit edition. This was done as a way to bridge the seasonal gap between the college bowl games and the opening day of the MLB, when there wasn't much going on. The description Sports Illustrated gives for their magazine is as follows. Every week, Sports Illustrated gets you closer to the heart of sports with spectacular action photography and in-depth coverage. Experience the inside track as Sports Illustrated takes you into the minds and hearts of the players and coaches every week. But where does the swimsuit edition fit into this statement? A little bit of facts about the swimsuit edition. The first female athlete was not seen inside of this magazine until 1997, 43 years after the first issue was released. And in 2016, Ronda Rousey became the first female athlete to make the cover. Everyone else before her had been models. Sports Illustrated gives its subscribers the option to opt out of the swimsuit edition. Many people do because they find it degrading towards women. These subscribers opting out of this issue due to the degradation of women are the radical feminists. Messner and Savo state that radical feminists believe that equal opportunity for women with the present society is impossible. The system itself is fundamentally patriarchal in structure. These feminists are against this issue of Sports Illustrated because it continues to widen the gap between men and women, where men think they're superior. The reason boys and men get this thought that they are superior to women is because they are constantly seeing images of women being sexually objectified. There are many problems with the Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition. The first being that it is another example of how the media objectifies women. Daniel states that the media portrays narrow and stereotypical representations of women and femininity that transmit unrealistic standards for physical appearance, and girls and women evaluate themselves based on these idolized representations. The majority of the subscribers to the swimsuit edition are men 18 to 35, but with the internet and other sources of media, there's ways that kids younger than 18 are able to access these pictures. Boys and men see these pictures of the models and athletes and often think of these women as sex objects, while girls and women see these pictures and get in the mindset that this is what their body should look like in order to be accepted by society. That leads to the next problem with this magazine, and that is girls and women falling into gender norms. Gender norms are a specific guidance to men and women as to how they are supposed to look, feel, and think. Girls and women see these pictures, whether it's walking by a newsstand or on the internet, and think that in order for people to accept them, this is what they must look like. This can be a bad thing for a lot of girls, especially the ones that are at very impressionable ages. Like Dr. Heldman mentioned in her TEDx presentation, The Sexy Lie, this can lead to girls and women falling into depression, establishing eating disorders, or even body shaming. Some questions to think about before I go. Where does the swimsuit edition fit into Sports Illustrated's description of their magazine? Is the Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition outdated? And is this something Sports Illustrated should do away with in an age that is pushing for greater gender equality? And lastly, here is a page with all of my references. Thank you for listening and have a good day.